I see us selling shoes, from shoes to bags as a natural progression. Shoe and bag, I think it's a very natural progression. And I think it's a complementing product to the product that we already have. Before we added bags, there was a period where we did garments, so that we really failed. We did not do well. So we also did garments, we did accessories, which we failed miserably as well. But when it came to bags, it just took off. It just took off for us. And then we realized that, yeah, if you walk into a shoe store, you always see bags, but you don't walk into a shoe store and see a couple of dresses there. It's a bit too misplaced or awkward. So how do I weigh whether we should progress to the other product category? I would say it's a lot of trial and error. I don't have the right formula for it. For us, we did a lot of trial and error. We did garments before, we did accessories, we did all this kind of stuff. And now the minute when we started to design complementing bags to our footwear, the business just took off like wildfire. So I think it's about experimenting, and it's a bit about knowing your customer and offering value. So it doesn't matter what product we sell, as long as it complements your existing portfolio and it offers value to your customer. With every collection that we create with an artist, right, it has to represent the artist and it has to represent our brand as well. So a lot of those artists, they have a lot of followers who love their fashion. They're all fashion icons or just really influencers in their own right. So when we produce collections with them, it has to be something that their followers would buy and our followers would buy as well. So that to us is really being cost effective on the marketing side. All these cross collaborations help us to reach to a much larger pool of customers in a shorter time with minimal cost. I think social media has been a huge catalyst to helping us grow. Without social media, we are a non-starter, because this is the age of digital, and I see a rapid decline in above-the-line advertising and traditional advertising because the costs are high. Social media is a lot cheaper to use. It's a lot more measurable, and we can quantify our success easier. So yes, we use all different type of social media platforms to promote our brand, from like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and also Twitter. What really worked for us was the product seeding. So what we did was, my team members actually reached out to a couple of celebrities, and we just gave them tons and tons of shoes. And we were very surprised. Out of 10 celebrities who we gifted, like 7 wore our products, and they actually out of these 7, 5 tagged us, gave us a mention for free, and the other 2 they wore but they didn't tag, but everyone recognized that product was from us. So I think our gifting strategy has worked remarkably for us, above our expectations. So the gifting strategy on Instagram and Facebook really helped us propel our popularity among the netizens. I think that's one. Of course, and that has to be, of course, gifting alone and constant posting on social media is important, but you need to supplement it with paid advertising. So we do a combination of all these digital strategies to help increase our revenue. Do not be disheartened when there's a lot of bad reviews about you. So there's no such thing as bad publicity. If someone writes something bad about you, as long as it's not about the product, you don't need to be too afraid or too scared about those negative reviews. It's all part and parcel of business. We get bad reviews all the time, but you need to know which ones to listen to and which ones you can just put aside and relax. But if it's a bad review about your product or your quality, then you should really look into that feedback. That's very important.